Hey guys, Malik here, part 2 of the remote work setup. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the importance of your Wi-Fi setup. In my last video, I talked about the importance of connectivity. So here I'm going to talk to you a little bit about my setup on how I'm able to get the best connectivity regardless of where I work. So I showed you my workspace downstairs. I also have a second workspace here in the other living room, which I'll show you. At home, we have 4 floors. So we have the ground floor, which is where you already seen the workstation set up there. And then we have here, which is the second floor. Then we have a 3rd floor, and then we have a 4th floor. So in every floor, I have a Wi-Fi access point there. So that allows you to create some sort of a mesh network. And in my case, I'm using the Google Home Wi-Fi network kit, which this kit here comes with 3 usually. So I have to buy 2 more. That way I can put 1 in every floor. So I have a total of 5 running in the house. I have 2 on the ground floor. I have 1 up here. I have 1 on the 2nd floor, and then I have the 5th one in the attic. So that way, you know, regardless of which room you're in, it's just like in your corporate networks. You know, you have a mesh network using maybe a Meraki or the Ubiquiti setup. You know, these are more home grade, but it's very good and useful. It comes with an app where you can configure the whole thing. You can create schedules, you can put a group, so my kids have their own groups. You can put timers on them, so between certain days of the day, I mean, it's certain times of the day, they can connect. And then if it's like homework time, I have a schedule there, so where all their devices disconnects them from the internet. But you know, this is really critical because in a mesh network, regardless of which room you're in, wherever you go, it'll connect you to the closest, and you'll have the best setup and best bandwidth in your house. And you know, just the traditional way of just having your internet connect to a single access point is no longer the best way to do it, because if you have it in one area, then you move to a different part of your house, then it just becomes poor. But this allows you to be able to work from anywhere in your home. So I'll show you that setup in a few minutes, but that's how I currently run my network at home. All right, peace. All right, so this is my workspace on the 2nd floor. I have the monitor there, but then I usually just bring my laptop here. So if I have maybe a conference call that I need to take away from if people are downstairs, then I'll just come up here. And then my 3rd workspace is up in the attic, which I'll get a chance to show you. But up here I have a access point as well, and I'll show you where that is. So here's one of my access points. So this one is up in the 2nd floor. It's just in between the kitchen and the living room out there. So if you look at it, it covers this whole area. And on the other side there, where I just showed you my other workspace. So, you know, this AP right here handles this whole floor.